What is up? Welcome back to the Truth Serum. We are just a few short days away from Thanksgiving, so this will be our last time here with you before then. So happy Thanksgiving, you little bitch.
Turkey
Good
Day,
morning,
baby.
David Genus and your big old penis. How you doing?
I'm here. I'm awake. I've been up since early watching TSS and hopping and waking right with you this time.
Uh-huh. I don't know. I just saw it. I saw it and I was like, shit, I could at least comment, offer to go on. So yeah, we were on there waking rate this morning. I like those guys. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, I met a bunch of them at the expo.
It's a damn shame I couldn't make it, but it is what it is. We already got some questions coming in. We appreciate that. Drop your questions in, start or sit. This is week 11. It's time to get this roster ready for the playoffs. It's creeping up on you. It'll be here before we know it. And we got Justin Fields or Russell Wilson. I don't ever want to say I want to start Russell Wilson. I'm gonna say Justin Fields. Detroit. I think they're gonna have to drop back and pass, try and keep up. So give me Justin Fields.
I like Justin Fields as well. Russell Wilson. I mean, yeah, the team is winning, but they're not exactly. It's not Russell Wilson being fantasy relevant.
Yeah. So if it was Russell Wilson playing at Minnesota in a dome, the way that it is Justin Fields at Detroit in a dome, I may consider it. But I think Justin Fields offers too much on the ground, especially here this week in a dome. I like him better today. John Mobb says that looks like celebration hats and one of them blowy whistle things that go. Maybe that's a turkey call.
Possibly. Although if you did it with one of those things, I think the turkey's running.
Jahan Dotson versus the Giants, Noah Brown or Jameson Williams.
Noah
Brown playing?
No, he is out.
Noah Brown is out. Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's basically Jahan Dotson or Jameson. I'm going to go Jahan Dotson.
I know Jahan Dotson upset a lot of people last week, but first off, they have a juicy matchup, and Jameson just has not been that guy that he was supposed to be for the Lions. They have too many weapons there. They don't need him.
Yeah. I think Jameson will be a decent role player, and I think he'll have a decent career in the NFL. I never think he'll be a stud the way that he was drafted as a stud. So, Jahan Dotson, I think he's kind of a stud. I think he's been – I think he is a victim of the offense that he plays in with Sam Howell and spreading the ball around. There's lots of different avenues he can throw the ball to, but he's going to street instead of the avenue. So it's still Jahan Dotson over Jameson this week. Is Herbert flex worthy coming off IR? Sure. What are your options though? I think he kind of made himself the guy in that backfield before he got hurt. I don't want to say his job has been taken because beforehand we had Roshan and what's his name? Been scoring the touchdowns. Help me out, brain fart. Anyways, I don't think he's lost his job, but the other guy, the one whose name I'm brain farting over, he's going to be active. He was not active prior to the injury. They were kind of playing him. He wasn't going to start. He wasn't going to play except for like special teams. So anyway, I think so, but I'm not gonna be happy about it if I gotta play Herbert. He's definitely roster worthy. I don't know if you can start him. Depends on your options, I guess. Better play this week, Diggs or Cup? I'm gonna continue to say Diggs, but I like them both. You're not.
I'm not. No, not against the Jets defense.
I get it.
Cup has a much better matchup, and Stafford's coming back. They know he's coming back. He has some rest. He's healthy. Give me Cup, his favorite target all day. And throw me some Cooper too.
It's hard to sit Diggs down though, man. Like I'd play both of them, honestly. I don't know how you can sit him, but trap game of the week: Texans versus Cards, Bears versus Lions, Cowboys versus Panthers. Trap game. I don't see one here. I don't think you listed one. I think all these games, the only trap I see is the trap that we've been falling into every single week with Tony Pollard. That's the only trap I see because he projects like he projects as a top 5 running back, but we haven't been getting that. So, what'd you say?
Pick one if you had to, though.
Cowboys, Panthers, I guess.
See, for me, it's the Bears, Lions. Anytime you have a division game, it's possible.
Yeah.
And I'm
not speaking on the game itself. I'm speaking on the options alone.
Oh, as far as the fantasy guy, yeah.
Yeah.
It would have to be Pollard, but if you're still falling for Pollard being, a top 5 running back, that's on you.
Right now, I'm looking at the Fantasy Pros expert consensus rankings. They got Tony Pollard at number 7. Dude, he projects like perfect. Like this is what you want: Cowboys at Panthers,
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
He was overdrafted at the beginning of the year.
Josh Allen, Tua Tagovailoa, Stroud, pick 2. I think I'm gonna bench Tua, man.
What?
I think I'm gonna bench Tua.
Oh man, I'm benching Josh Allen here.
At the Jets, I get it. Versus the Jets.
Well, not just that, the Jets. He prefers throwing to the other team now. The Jets do make it worse. These matchups: Tua versus the Raiders, Stroud versus the Cardinals. You mentioned it earlier on the other show. That's the highest over under of the whole week. The Stroud game. So
I know. I think he's the obvious bench though. But I think you're right, man. Josh Allen, he's been really killing me lately. But he's the auto start out of the bunch, which makes it tough. I get why. I think I'll bench Tua. It's tough, but I think that's my answer. Need 3 wide receivers: Dell, Cup, Diggs, Addison, Kirk, Devonta Smith.
Wow, that's a good problem to have.
Give me the first 3. No. Shit, that is a good problem to have. That's a really good problem to have. Tank Dell, Christian Kirk. I think that's the answer. One of those 2 we got to sit down.
One of those 2 you have to sit?
Yes, because I think Cup and Diggs.
So Addison's not even in this for you.
Right. I think
I agree with that.
Cup, Diggs, and pick a third, basically. It's between Dell and Kirk. I want to say Tank Dell because I'm going to say Tank Dell.
It's not for me. I do agree with Cup. but I would go Dell and Kirk after that. Diggs is the sit for me this week. Out of this group.
Are you that afraid of the matchup with the Jets for the Bills? Because I mean, it seems like
I'm not a huge
the questions
fan
are
of the
coming in.
matchup. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan, and that's why the questions are coming in because of that
Right.
matchup. Other weeks, these guys, Allen and Diggs, they're it's no brainers. But if you have options like this with juicier matchups, I'd take them.
I'm not sitting Diggs, dude. I'm not doing it. I think it's the first three for me. I can't sit Stephon Diggs. I can't do it. I don't care who's up against. I don't care if he's going to Revis Island. Good morning, Caps Lock. What's going on, man? More rushing yards today. Bijan Robinson. Brian Robinson.
Bijan has a bye.
Barley.
I assume Barkley.
Yeah, it's Brian Robinson. We're not gonna have any of what's his name? Shit.
Antonio Gibson.
Bingo. Antonio Gibson is out. They have a 9.5 point spread. They're expected to win. It is at home, right?
Antonio Gibson's out.
Antonio Gibson is out. He is officially not playing.
Well,
there's a 9.5 point spread here, so I think they're going to run the ball and try to keep up or to keep over the top of the Giants. You can run on the Commanders too, but as far as rushing yards go, give me Brian Robinson, Javonte, Jameer, Rachaad White, pick 2.
I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs in a smash.
I think you got to sit Rachaad White, even though he's been very, very good, especially catching the ball out of the backfield. But San Francisco, yeah, Rachaad White's your sit-down player.
For me, I think it's – man, see, I hate Rachaad White, but I like him today. They're going to have to pass to keep up, to have any chance to keep up. And Rachaad White out of the backfield has been stellar.
Yeah, and that's where he scores his points at, man. But Minnesota, you could just run all over Minnesota, right? Like Minnesota's kind of – dude, safety says Rachaad White's your start, but I think that's who I sit. Javonte has a higher ceiling, though, in my opinion.
Gibbs is the hands down, guys.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. JSN or Christian Watson, dude. You can drop Christian Watson.
Yeah, he's
JSN,
the third best wide receiver on his team now.
JSN's a great start today, in my opinion. If you're going to start him, this is the week. Playing against the Rams, I think the Rams try and throw. With Stafford coming back, I think they press, and there's going to be a lot of scoring in that game. Sorry, it still says questionable with a projected. My bad. Give y'all a question with an out player. Forgive. I forgive you. Thanks for the questions, dog. Keep them coming. Goff or Herbert? I want to say Goff because I think he's got the better matchup, maybe. I mean, Green Bay kind of sucks too. I think give me Goff. I think they score more points in Detroit. But did y'all say something about the Chargers having a 23-point implied total?
Mm-hmm.
So that's good too, man. That's the only thing that's got me questioning. I'm gonna play Goff. Herbert's gonna be without his second and third wide receivers and his top tight end. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go
McBride
with
or Evan Ingram this week. Oof. Dude, I want to start both of these guys, man. But if I had to pick, I'm gonna go Trey McBride at Houston. Houston's the juiciest matchup for tight ends, I think. Is Houston, Cincinnati, and Atlanta. That's who you start your tight ends against. And what's that matchup? The Titans, I know. Titans
Titans are good against tight ends, I think.
Titans are defense against their average. We'll call it average. Yeah, I'm playing Trey McBride. Agree?
Yeah, I agree slightly. I mean, I do think that I think the Jags are going to come out slinging today, but
Evan Ingram is the proven guy. Trey McBride he's been doing it here lately, though. So pick 3, Aaron Jones, Singletary, Brees, Javonte. Man, y'all are coming with the fire today. I'm not going to sit Brees. Brees is the number 1 guy here. I think Javonte is my second. So Aaron Jones or Singletary. I'm going to bench Singletary. Even though he's got the highest over under. I'm going to bench Singletary. I think Aaron Jones is going to be too involved in the passing game.
I'm going to bench Aaron Jones, Singletary. I actually have him in my DFS this week. I think he has a chance of going off against that.
Yeah, but price aside, though, say they're both 6,000. Who are you playing, Aaron Jones or Singletary? If they're both 6,000, I think Aaron Jones is the guy. The Chargers are terrible against the running back. I don't know, man. That's a tough one, but it is between Jones and Singletary for me to bench. I bench Singletary.
Love you.
Pick 2, Kirk, Evans, Debo, Cup.
Jesus.
Jesus. Give me Cup and Mike Evans.
I'll take Cup and Kirk.
Shit.
It's not Debo for me.
It's tough, man. God. Flex 2, A-Chain, Hollywood, Aaron Jones, Ridley, Gabe Davis. A-Chain, Aaron Jones, I think.
Yeah, I'm not trusting Ridley or Gabe Davis, period, right now. So it's A-Chain for me, and then it's between Hollywood and Aaron Jones as the second.
Yeah, I agree. I think I'm going to bench Hollywood. Aaron Jones just seems like the more volatile player, but Hollywood's been consistent with the targets. They got a high over-under. I want to start him, but I think Aaron Jones is honestly safer. So, A-Chain, Aaron Jones.
I have the feeling that while this Texans Cardinals game is supposed to be, high scoring, I think people are overvaluing the 1 week, his 1 week return for Kyler Murray, and they're over pushing that offense. I think it's going to be the Texans, and I think they're going to dominate the day.
Okay. I think the Cardinals looked pretty damn good last week, but Puka, Nico, Devontae Smith, pick 1. I am going to go Puka Nakucha.
I am as well. I think that's a good problem to have for sure, though.
Yeah. Nice Niners hat. Appreciate that, Caps Lock. Stroud or Purdy better quarterback this week? Stroud. I do like Purdy, though. Purdy's a solid option. But CJ Stroud is top tier, man. And I don't really think I care about matchups too much with him anymore either. Yeah, and he's got a good one.
It's Stroud.
Survivor pool question: Lions versus Bears, Commanders versus Giants, Chargers versus Packers. Survivor question. Give me the Lions. They got the best chance. Commanders second chance, and Chargers are the third best chance of winning.
So I actually have the Commanders in almost every pool I have. I mean, one of my theories going forward could possibly be just play whoever's facing the Giants. They're just terrible.
Yeah, they are. Pick 3: CD, St. Brown, Diggs, Hollywood, Thielen, Puka. The first 3: CD, St. Brown, Diggs. That is crazy.
St. Brown and Puka.
That is crazy. So you mentioned Diggs for Puka, right?
Yeah. I'm not benching Diggs for just anybody, but if they're comparable to Diggs and they have the better matchups, I'd rather sit Diggs and play Puka.
Not me. Not me. I got to play Diggs. Pick one. Full PPR. James Cook, Evans, Pickens, Dell, Cooks. Cooks being Brandon Cooks, I'm assuming.
Yeah, this is one of mine from Dina.
Okay, so we can only pick one here.
Wait, did we answer one of my other ones already? I don't even think I was paying attention to it. No, this is my first one. Okay.
I think Evans is your guy, man.
Yeah, that was where I was leaning. I was just worried about matchup.
Yeah. I don't think matchup is concerned with that level of guy. I don't think the matchup is tough enough to be concerned with, is all I'm saying. With Mark Andrews gone, does Lamb Jack MVP chances go down the drain? Is Dak potential candidate himself? Dak is absolutely a candidate. I don't necessarily think that his chances go down because I think Isaiah Likely can fill in pretty nicely, at least for what it is. Rashad Bateman's been kind of stepping up a little bit. Odell Beckham stepped up a little bit. Lamar Jackson, the MVP conversation is on his shoulders and his alone. I think he can do it without all the weapons, is all I'm saying. I don't think that he will make it, though. I'm not saying it's flushed down the toilet either, but.
Listen, I don't think it has anything to do with his weapons. Obviously, his chances are going to be hurt. He's going to have his favorite target is gone, but he's been looking great otherwise. The problem is it's December. He's about to, be gone for the rest of the year because that's what he does. We already saw him get banged up against Cincinnati. It's just inevitable. It seems to be what he, it's how it goes with him. So I'd be more worried about him lasting to be in the MVP conversation. And Dak is absolutely in it right now.
All right. Pick one flex. Sutton, Mooney, Atwell, Dubs, Pickin.
This is another one of mine.
Okay. As bad as I don't want to say it, I think it's Cortland Sutton. I hate it. At some point, he's going to fall flat, but he's just been scoring all the touchdowns, man.
Yeah,
for no reason either. For no reason.
Mainly.
Hurts or CJ Stroud? All right.
This is my last one, man.
Let's not get cute here. Let's continue to play Hurts. Kansas City. I know Kansas City is a tough matchup, but Kansas City's going to score. It's Jalen Hurts all day, man. You got Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. I think these guys are your four solid auto starts every week, regardless of the matchup. Trent Hobbs. What's up? Good morning, man. How you doing? How you doing? No Burrow, no Watt. Who finishes better this season, Bengals or Browns? This was a question for the roundtable that I took part of. I got the Browns finishing better. I think I put the Bengals at the bottom of the division for the year. They started off slow. They kind of gained a little steam when Burrow started getting healthy, and now no Burrow. I got more confidence in the Browns defense than I do. I think the Browns finished better.
Yeah, the only way the Bengals finish better is if Jake Browning comes out and looks like Brock Purdy from last year. Otherwise, the Browns defense is just too good, and the Bengals were already faltering. So
I'll tell you something about Big Brock, though. Big Brock got a big cock, and he slammed it down on the table and said, "I'm here to stay." I don't see that about the Browning.
Well, you don't know. Big Jake got a big snake. All right, let's go.
Jake might have a big snake, but something brown happening too. So I skipped that question completely. Half PPR. Waddle, Ayuk, St. Brown. It is St. Brown 100%.
Yeah, it's St.
But
Brown.
I do like the other options. Start all three, please. I don't get it, man. Some of you guys' teams, man, playing in these home leagues and shit. Eckler, Henry, Barkley. It's Eckler, honestly, man, but I just got a feeling.
As well.
Derrick Henry is going to run hard this week. But it's Austin Eckler. I'm sorry. Start Ford or Warren. I'm gonna start Ford.
I'm going to abstain. I feel like, I'm leaning Warren, but it might just be a homer pick. I think either one. I was actually considering putting a bet on earlier of all four of the running backs in this game getting into the end zone.
Yeah. Jerome Ford has the volume that you want. It's been a little annoying with Kareem Hunt coming in at the goal line and stealing some shit away, but I think Jerome Ford is the guy you want when both teams just want to run the football all day, which is, I think, what they're going to want to do. Trade deadline is gone. I have these 4 wide receivers: Chase, Dell, Addison, Pittman. Who do I bench moving forward? I think you need to consult each week on that. But if we're talking this week, I'm going to bench Addison. Huh?
I bench Pittman.
Yeah, Colts are on a bye this week. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this week, bench Pittman, but ask each week, man, because it'll be different. The Colts got a really good schedule coming up. So, yeah, that's a weekly question. I still think Chase is the auto start. Sam Howell or Dak Prescott? Dude, I'm gonna play Dak Prescott. They've been lighting up that scoreboard.
Oh man, God damn. So is Sam Howell.
I know. It's a good problem.
I feel like he has an easier defense to go against. The Panthers aren't great, but they are good against the pass. I just can't trust Pollard though. It's not like they're going to be like, oh, Pollard's just suddenly going to be the answer there. I'm going to go Sam Howell. I think he has potential to be the top quarterback on the week.
Who's that? I'm sorry.
Sam Howell.
I think Dak Prescott has a chance to be the number one quarterback on the week.
This is true.
At Carolina, the both options are great, man. I'm gonna play Dak because Dak has CD Lamb. CD Lamb is awesome. Big Cock Brock or Kyler Murray. If it makes a difference, he has Christian McCaffrey. I still think I want to play Kyler Murray. He looked really good last week. I know he didn't get into the end zone through the air. He rushed for one, which is good. It's even better than a passing touchdown. I think Kyler Murray is back. I think he's ready to go. Full steam ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Purdy. I don't trust Murray yet. I mean, yeah, he looked good, but I'm not convinced of after one game against the Falcons.
Jake Ferguson or George Little. I think George Little has a very little chance of not a little chance. He's just not consistent, man. There's so many weapons in this offense, and I think Ferguson is safer. I do think Kittle has a much bigger floor, though. He can, ceiling, not floor. He can score 3 touchdowns. So I think if you are in a matchup where you don't think you can win, if you need to throw the Hail Mary, it's George Kittle. Anything close or below, Ferguson is a very solid option.
Jesus. Okay. It's Kittle. I was literally Googling who the fuck is George Little. I was like, did I miss a tight end that is suddenly an option?
I think they're talking about George Kittle.
All right. Yeah, I'd go Ferguson as well. He's been a touchdown machine, and they definitely he's one of their favorite targets in the red zone. So,
yeah. Who's George Little? Ty Chandler or Warren?
Did I miss something? You just went with it. I was like, man.
What do you mean George Little can score 3 touchdowns? Ty Chandler or Jaylen Warren?
This is Warren for me. We don't know enough what's going on there in Minnesota, and I don't trust their running backs regardless.
So what makes this tough isn't the fact that they're both good players, I think. And we don't know enough about Ty Chandler, but what we do know a lot about is the Denver's defense against running backs is absolutely horrendous. So that being said, I think I want to – do we know if is Alexander Madison playing? I know he's been questionable, not expected to play all week, but I feel like I read that he is going to play.
I haven't seen anything for sure, but I have 0 shares of him, so I usually don't get much news about him.
Minnesota Vikings Alexander Madison spent the week in concussion protocol. He is expected to be good to go. And muddies it up a little bit. I think I still play Ty Chandler. That Browns defense is just so good, man. That's the only thing negative I got about Jaylen Warren because he's my dog. Ritter or Levis?
Well, not Ritter because they have a bye. I think somebody broke Joey.
Titans are playing Okay. I was trying to find the damn matchup. Titans are playing Jacksonville. That's right. So, yeah, I guess it don't matter. He's the only one starting this week. I was like, wait a minute. Are the Titans on bye too? I don't know what I was thinking.
No, yeah,
Start
they're
one
gonna
in the
play them.
flex. Puka Nakucha, Deontay Johnson, or Jalen Warren. I'm gonna go with Puka Nakucha.
Yeah, not even close.
Should be close. Deontay
It should
he's
be.
been getting lots of targets and deeper downfield. Just has had trouble converting here lately.
Well, and that
Parlay
matchup.
question: 280 with 2 touchdowns. Mahomes, Hurts, Tua, or Howell. Pick two. Parlay question: 280 and 2 touchdowns. Okay. I would go with your top two options: Hurts and Mahomes. I think that game
I
shoots
would.
out.
I think that game is going to be more defensive than the Super Bowl was. Man, I can see all of a world where all four of these guys do that. I'm more worried about the Mahomes Hurts due to the defenses there. Mahomes has not been high flying as far as his stats right now because he
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have anybody to do it to. Hurts has been, but the Chiefs defense has been much improved since the Super Bowl. Meanwhile, Tua and Al both have cake freaking matchups. That being said, though, if they get into cruise control, they could just start running the ball.
That
Whereas
goes for
Mahomes
all
and
four of
Hurts,
these teams.
well, I don't think Mahomes or Hurts blows the other team out. So I think those two have to keep passing, and as the game goes on. But Tua and Hal,
Yeah.
they could after the first half cruise.
I think the safest bet is also the riskiest bet in the weirdest way, and it's Mahomes and Hurts. Both are playing the defenses that are actually good, but like you said, that the game script isn't going to get out of hand. So that's who I would choose: Mahomes and Hurts. Schultz or Kincaid. Texans missing a lot, so Schultz could be in for a good one. That's what I was thinking last week, man. But Noah Brown once again exploded on everyone's bench because, yes, I apologize. I said don't get cute last week. He had a good game. It's not going to happen again. It fucking happened. He's not going to play this week. Nico's back though, so I am going to go with Dalton Kincaid. I don't know how you bench Dalton Kincaid right now.
I agree. Kincaid has been rock solid. He's the number one choice now over there. Dawson Knox is, even when he comes back, he's not going to be.
So this
relevant.
is the one time today that I've heard you pick a Bill against the Jets. You can kind of run on them. You just can't throw to the wide receivers. I think the tight ends are fair game though.
Yeah, and I don't mind James Cook either.
Yeah.
My favorite person in the matchup though is Kincaid. If I have to play a Bill.
Yeah. Okay. So says Kincaid outscore Stephon Diggs this week.
Yeah, that's entirely possible.
It ain't gonna happen. All right. Lockett or Deontay in the flex. Okay, so this is actually a flex question. We've been having wide receiver one versus wide receiver one questions all morning. Lockett or Deontay. I'm gonna go Tyler Lockett at the Rams. Deontay, man, the Browns are just so good. I know Lockett's had the hamstring issue, but he's trained. I mean, he's worked out this week. He's practiced. He's gonna play. I like the option there. I like all of the Seahawks wide receivers, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, if Lockett plays is the only issue, but it's just such a hard matchup for Deontay. They're great against the pass, and we don't really have a great quarterback, unfortunately. So
Yeah. So someone took my question, my statement a minute ago. I don't know how you bench that guy. I don't know how you bench Kincaid unless you got TJ Hawkinson. If you got TJ Hawkinson, you bench Kincaid because TJ Hawkinson is just. I play him over Travis Kelce if I had him. Honestly,
well, I don't know if I'd go that far, but yeah, I'd play Hawkinson.
dude, TJ
But not.
Hawkinson. Let me
I'd
look.
only play Hawkinson because of the matchup. If this was just a neutral script between Hawkinson or Kincaid, it's quite possible I'd pick Kincaid. They're using him a ton, but
All right. Let's see. Last couple of games. Last week was 11 catches for 134 and a touchdown. Before that was 7 for 69. Before that, it was 6 for 88 and a touchdown. The week before that was 11 catches for 86 yards. He's just been a monster lately. He's been a monster. He's going to
here I
continue
got
to
a
be a
question
monster.
for you.
Okay.
So with the Damian Pierce being out, I'm and the rest of my people are either injured or on a bye. I have to pick up a wide receiver or a running back. My top two options are Josh Reynolds and let's see, and Joshua Kelly. Now, my only worry, I picked up Reynolds, but I also have Amon-Ra. Would you switch Reynolds for Joshua Kelly?
Who? Josh Kelly?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
No, but I also think you could probably find something better on the waiver wire. Tell me who's up there on the waiver wire, like the top couple of projected players, because I think you can do better than Josh Reynolds. A-Chain or Barkley this week. This is tough, man. A-Chain coming off IR. I think he's ready. I'm gonna play Devon A-Chain or A-Chan. I'm gonna say A-Chain because I like A-Chain better.
I like A-Chain too. And the top person on the waiver wire, according to this, is Hoyce Freeman. So that can't be right.
Tell me a couple of names. Keep going.
Dalvin Cook, Kenneth Gainwell, McLaughlin, Rondell Moore.
I would play Rondell Moore over Josh Kelly or Josh Reynolds.
Yeah, I like that. All right.
Probably another better Josh out there. You playing A-Chain or Barkley?
A-Chain.
That's tough, man. Sit down Barkley, though. Geno or Fields? Give me Justin Fields.
Yeah, I'd take Fields based on his running capabilities.
Terrace Marshall is out. That bodes well for Adam Thielen, I guess. Pat Fryermuth is playing. He was expected to all week. Keenan Allen active.
I thought you were reading those in response to a question, and I was like, now I'm lost as hell.
Yeah. Michael Carter signed with the Cardinals. He's inactive today, along with Emari Demercado. How do you see that playing out after James Conner? You see Michael Carter or Emari Demercado taking that number 2 role?
I think they probably picked up Carter just because of the injuries to both of the other running backs throughout the year. I don't think Michael Carter is coming in there to take anybody's job. I think he's just insurance.
Yeah, obviously he's not going to take anybody's job. James Conner's been a stud when he's on the field. Michael Wilson is out though, so all of the Hollywood questions earlier, man, that they make me think I have to go back and look, but Hollywood becomes a little bit more necessary.
Yep, which is why I'm happy I just found Rondell Moore too.
Noah Brown, Damian Pierce, both out. Let's see. Jari Alexander is not playing today. Let's see. That is it's really good for Keenan Allen. Who is active. I just said a few minutes ago. Deontay Foreman's the running back I was looking for earlier, having the brain fart. Deontay Foreman.
Right.
The Khalil Herbert question came up. He's active. Rico Dowdle. Zay Jones is active today for the first time in a while after his domestic. What was the domestic something? It wasn't domestic violence. It was like something, but it doesn't matter. He's active today after being on the injured list for a while. He never did get put on injured reserve, but he's just been out. You think he has a big game today? Tennessee Titans, you throwing on them. So Calvin Ridley, Zay Jones.
It's domestic battery.
Domestic battery. What does that even mean? He took his bitch's phone and threw it against the wall.
I would say that Zay Jones has a chance to go off. I'm still not trusting Ridley. They're just not looking.
Give me an example of domestic battery. Strangling, biting, spitting at or near partner, throwing objects at or near partner. So
basically, you're not punching or kicking them.
How is strangling the same as throwing an object near your partner? Come here, bitch.
Yeah, no. Every time Dina asks for cigarettes, I just toss them at her. Shit, domestic battery.
That's it. Who wins Super Bowl rematch tomorrow night? This game is being played where?
In KC.
No. Yeah, it is at KC. Give me the home field advantage, dog. I guess I'll take the easy route. I'll take Kansas City. Both teams are great, man. I think Kansas City Chiefs need to figure something out at wide receiver, man. Make somebody a thing.
All right, I'm going to give you exactly how this is going to go down, okay? The Chiefs are going to be winning. The Eagles are going to have the ball, and they're going to get all the way down the field. And Chris Jones is going to stop the tush push to win the game.
That's very precise. Breece Hall or Singletary? I'm going to go Breece Hall, not close. When talent meets matchup, give me the talent, dog. Breece Hall is so much better than Singletary. I know the matchup's not as great, but I'll never pick that way. I'll always pick the talent, and that's where I'm different from you. Huh?
That doesn't always win out, though.
It don't, but dude, it's Breece Hall for me, man. You can still run on the Buffalo Bills. It's not like
and he wasn't active in Week 1 when they played each other. Where it was he was out.
Correct. Come on, pick one.
I'll go Hall too, but it's close. It's closer for me than it was for you.
Yeah, it's not close. Rico or in the flex. Give me Rico Dowdle. Dude's been getting a lot more work lately. Let me see where he's at over here. Let me look. Uh, the consensus rankings have him lower. I wouldn't do it that way. Um, I think they can use them a lot more in games that they're blowing them out, and I think that's what's going to happen here with the Carolina Panthers. I don't think Carolina has any chance. He got 12 carries last week, 79 yards. Obviously scored a touchdown too. So I just think he's more and more involved. And Kareem Hunt, Pittsburgh. You can run on the Pittsburgh Steelers, I know, but 33 point over under. That just grosses me out, man. 33 points.
Dallas might go over that by themselves. So,
dude, shit. He's got 2. He's got 6 touchdowns in the past 5 games. I did not realize that.
Yeah, he's getting the red zone touches.
Yeah, I mean, I did know that, but I'm gonna stick with my original pick and say Rico Dowdle. No questions, just stopping in to say hi. What's up, Glenn Zampaglione?
Have fun at the game. I know he's going to be there.
Oh yeah. Trevor Lawrence or Kyler Murray to start? Kyler Murray. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence out. Get Trevor Lawrence out of here, man.
I actually think Trevor Lawrence and the Jags are going to come out. They were embarrassed last week, and they're going to come out and smash the Titans. I don't think that game's actually going to be as close as people suspect.
Yeah, I can't do it though. Give me Kyler Murray. I understand why you say that though. Couple more questions here. We got Garrett Wilson or DK. I will play DK. Garrett Wilson is very good though.
Yeah, if he had a quarterback, I'd play him, but I'm gonna go DK.
Man, that's so close. Yeah, I play DK. That's so close though, man. Need help. Have Mahomes and Josh Allen can start but one. Give me Mahomes. At least he throws it to Chiefs players.
Yeah, I'm going Mahomes there as well.
Philly is a team that you throw on, man. They you can't run on them, but you can throw on them. I think Mahomes has a pretty huge game, honestly. Let's see, what are the Eagles in matchup? What are they? Let's see. Oh, you bitch. It won't show me. It's all right. Chargers or Jets defense?
I'm going the Jets.
Yeah, let's see who the hell they playing again. Green Bay at Green Bay. I think I play the Chargers defense, man. I think Joey Bosa sack, fumble recovery, touchdown. I don't know, man. Defense is so volatile. It's honestly pick one who you think is going to cause the most pressure. What's up, fellas? Kareem Hunt, Deontay Johnson in the flex. Damn. PPR formats, I'm going to go Deontay Johnson.
It's just so hard against that defense. And Kenny Pickett, as much as he's throwing to DJ, it's not producing enough. Hunt's been the touchdown guy.
Yeah. Mike Evans or Brandon Ayuk, PPR. Damn, dude. Start them both, man. But I guess give me Brandon Ayuk. I think the matchup might be slightly better in this San Francisco at Tampa Bay game, or it's in Tampa Bay, right?
It
Let's
is.
see.
No.
It's in San Francisco. Okay. So East Coast team traveling west. Maybe. That makes it tough, man. Let me see. It's a 4 o'clock game, so it's not that big of a deal. I still play Ayuk. I play Ayuk regardless, I guess. C-Mac gets 125 rushing and 40 receiving for parlay.
Dude,
that's tough, man. For a parlay, there's no way I would bet that for a parlay.
No, yeah, I'm not taking 125 yards rushing on for a parlay.
Yeah, because you having to have other stuff hit as well. Now is this one of them single parlay, like single player, like you get you betting up the yardage to get a higher payout? I think it's risky. Obviously, parlays are in general, but if you're getting a massive return and it's just those two bets, why not bet $1 to win 70? That's probably a plus 700 or more bet. Honestly, you agree?
Well, if you're gonna do that, just throw a touchdown in there too and raise your odds some more.
Bingo. There you go. Philly is 30th ranked against quarterbacks. There you go. Appreciate that, Trent. I need to get my second screen set up for these Sunday mornings, but
yeah, my problem is I use the laptop for the streams, and then my desktop, my keyboard is right behind my. That's why every once in a while you see me do this, because I'm trying to type something to look up behind here.
Josh Allen or Jared Goff, a better play?
I'm going Goff.
I want to say Josh Allen. I'm going to say Josh Allen. I mean, I know the Jets are tough against the passer and all that, but the ceiling is just so high, man. Speaking of high, Snoop Dogg has announced that he is quitting smoking the pots. Can you believe it?
I saw that too. I didn't know if it was even real.
It's real. It is. I looked it up. I had to know. I think Goff's safer. I think Josh Allen has a ceiling on him that can't be touched. Bro, 3X's. Now skip my question. 3X's.
3 times.
Bro, 3 times.
I'm not in control of that. Blame Joey.
John Mobb. I don't see your question, bro. Question. John Mobbs. Are they all on YouTube? The last thing from you is this one. Flex 2, A-Chain, Hollywood, Aaron Jones, Ridley, Gabe Davis. That's the only thing I see from you. Besides that one there. But if I didn't answer it, A-Chain, Hollywood. We said A-Chain and Aaron Jones. I think you said A-Chain and Hollywood, right?
I said, yeah, it was A-Chain and either Hollywood or Aaron Jones. Although now with the news that Wilson is out, I'd probably lean more Hollywood.
Yeah. So yeah, just try it again. Yeah, I'm seeing them now. I don't know what the deal is. Does Lamb get 100+ yards again this week? Why not? He's doing it. Carolina ain't gonna stop a nosebleed.
Yeah, Lamb should definitely get 100 this week.
I think so. I'm waiting on you, John Mobbs, and then we're gonna sign out off of here. Got 3 questions 3 times, he said. I'm over here dancing. I've been having to piss for the past hour. I'm curious to know about this parlay. Is it the single player parlay or not? What the payout would be?
Yeah, I knew that was going to be my buddy Jimmy. He does parlays all week with we both do them together, kind of spitballing back and forth.
Austin Eckler or Christian McCaffrey?
That's the question?
That's my question to you.
Oh.
Or Tyreek Hill. Bench one.
Wow, you're killing me.
Okay.
Shit. I mean, if I had to bench one of them, I'd probably say
nobody. Don't say anything.
Don't bench any of them.
Don't say anything. Nobody asked that question. I'm not seeing a question pop up, man.
Let me go over to YouTube on here and see if I can see it just in the comments.
Oof.
No. He said something is going wrong.
Yeah, I see that. I don't know, man. Hit me up in the messages. We know that's gonna work. Oh, trusty handy Facebook message. Send it to me. Dude, happy Thanksgiving to y'all, man. This is gonna be the last time we see you.
Wait, you sent me a photo. Flex 1, Lockett, Warren, Gabe Davis, Jerome Ford, or Deontay Johnson.
Lockett,
Warren, Gabe Davis, Jerome Ford, Deontay Johnson.
Is pick 1?
Yep.
Lockett.
Yeah, I'd say Lockett. Yeah, I mean the only risk there is he's a 4:00 game and they won't announce until later if he's officially in or not.
I think he's good to go, man. He's been practicing all week, and I think he's good to go.
Yeah, I'd go Lockett as well then.
Is that the only one you saw?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Says he didn't practice this week.
The rest of those guys are all 1:00 games, I think. Well, except for Gabe Davis, but I'm not playing him anyway.
Hold on. Let me look at this right quick. I thought it was kind of a shoe-in that he was going to play. He's going to play. I'm speculating, but anyway, that is it. Happy Thanksgiving. Good luck. Love y'all. And as always, thank you as well. Thanks for the questions. We appreciate them for real. We're thankful for you as always.
Stay true.
Stay